Hey guys, welcome back. So today I got a special episode. Uh, I'm extremely exhausted. Put in probably close to 30 to 40 hours just these past few days, just tweaking this indicator, working with the developer to get this indicator right, testing and tweaking. Um, and so I'm fucking exhausted. I'm exhausted. It's about midnight on Sunday night, um, and it's been a long weekend. It's been a long week actually. Um, so the good news is the indicator is ready. It's ready for use for the premium community. Um, we still are likely going to have to tweak some of the settings, which I'll get into in a little while. That's likely to continue down the road. But I think you guys will be pretty impressed with where we're at right now. Um, I know I am. This is actually, it came out better than I thought it was going to come out. And I'm going to show you some things that we can really take advantage of. Anyways, if you like the content, go ahead and please like and subscribe. And also, go ahead and leave leave some comments. Tell me in the comments, what indicators do you use? What indicators do you swear by? Um, uh, so, a little bit of a background, and maybe this will help you understand why we created this indicator, why we created this system. So, my goal with this indicator and my goal with the community overall, we're going on about 4 years now since I started this community. And my goal has always been to provide the average retail investor, or really the average person, with the resources needed to be successful in the market. Because for the first time in history, uh, your average Joe, your average person can take advantage and invest in the stock market. These used to be a very, very exclusive group of people who could take advantage of this. And now it's available to pretty much anyone. You can trade on your phone, you can trade on your laptop. Um, but the thing is that even though you have the ability to do that, that doesn't mean that you know how to do it. And the thing is, people want to learn, or they say they do at least. They want to take advantage. They want to make money, but they don't know where to start. So my goal, and ever increasingly since I've started the community, I've got feedback. I've seen how you know how people interact, how people learn, all these things, and it's really driven me to create a very, very simple system and dumb things down. I mean, to about as dumb as you can get them. And right now, where we're at right here, you cannot get any dumber, in my opinion. Well, automation, that's the next step. So automatic trades, computers placing and AI placing trades automatically for you. That's the next step with this indicator. I would like to reach that goal sometime this year, but we're a ways away from that. So for now, you have to trade manually. But that being said, guys, how much easier does it get than buying when it says to buy and selling when it says to sell, or shorting, which what we do. We buy puts and we make money on the drops. You can make just as much money on the market dropping than you can the market going up. So, anyways, So the indicator's ready to be used and tweaked. So I'm going to share a little bit with you about how the indicator works and what settings you can change, and how I believe you should have it set up initially. Okay. So, first thing you need to do, if you are a premium community member, is you need to message me, okay? And I'll verify your premium status, and I need your TradingView username so I can add you. It's a private indicator, invite only, and I've named it the TrendMaster indicator because it's an indicator that combines a lot of the elements that that you take advantage of, and that's what we do. We trade the trend. We're trend traders. So, if the market goes up, we buy calls. If the market goes down, we buy puts. We just ride that wave. That's all we do. There's nothing fancy to it. We go with the flow, and that's how we're able to be as successful as we are. So, that being said, where are we at with the indicator? Okay, so again, you don't need a premium TradingView account. So all you need to do is open a free TradingView account, and then after I give you permission to this indicator, all you have to do is go down to invite only here, and you'll see. I may have to refresh this. Let me see real quick. Let me do this. Let me do this. I just want to make sure I'm giving you guys the right information here. And then, so you go to indicators, you're going to go to invite only, okay? And then you'll see right here, you'll see the TrendMaster V1.5, okay? And you're going to want to star that, favorite it, and then click on it, okay? And it'll come up right here, and it'll be just like this. It'll say TrendMaster V, and actually this is what I'm going to do. Indicators, invite only, TrendMaster, and this will come up. I just didn't know if I had changed. That's what I changed, the ATR settings. So let me just turn this off here. So it'll look like this, okay? Now, if you click on the little settings bar, okay, you're going to see a bunch of different settings, okay? And some of these are going to be preferences, and some of these are going to be some cool things that I didn't even mean to create, but I saw when we were creating it, I was like, holy fuck, this is awesome. Like, we can totally take advantage of this. And, one thing with trading that successful traders do is they ride their winners and they cut their losers. Okay, so they go heavy on their winners, and and they cut their losers. It's hard to do. Okay, but with this setting that I included in this indicator, and after I saw it, I was like, holy shit, let's make a filter for this, please. And I need to be able to turn it on and off. So that's the first thing up here is repeat signals, okay? Now, if all this is too noisy to you, overwhelming, then go ahead and turn repeat signals off for now. And then it's very simple. When you get a buy signal, your next symbol will be a sell signal. Same thing. After the sell signal, next signal will be a buy signal, okay? And that's initially how I had thought to set it up, okay? Now, there's more to it, okay? So you can take advantage of this by using the repeat signals, okay? And let me show you exactly what I mean. So here's your buy signal, right? Okay, great play, right? We got the buy signal. Guys, this is the fucking simplest indicator you can use. And you've heard, oh, never look at any one indicator. You can look at this one indicator because it has three indicators included in it. Okay, so it's a custom indicator that includes three of my favorite indicators into one, and then in the system that I've been teaching for the past almost year now, it's all included in this one indicator. That's what makes it so convenient. Okay, and that's what makes this so accurate. Okay, so with the repeat signals off, you're going to get your buy signal. So you buy calls, right? You would buy SPY calls, hourly chart. So you would buy SPY calls for maybe, I don't know, a week, 10 days, 2 weeks out, something like that. And you would buy calls, okay? And that's it. That's the end of it. You would take profits whenever you took profits, or you could experiment with holding it until you get the sell signal. There's a lot of different ways you can play this, and a lot of different ways we're going to try playing this. The other option, so that's the one option, right? That's how I initially had set it up. However, that's not how it was initially set up. How it was initially set up by him was this, where he had repeat signals. And I said, oh, no, man, I don't want that. There's too much noise going on, this and that. And then I thought about it, and I said, holy shit. I said, that's fucking awesome, actually. If you can ignore the noise, I said, this is just telling you when to fucking average in, okay? So remember what I just said earlier. What's the most important thing that winning traders do? They ride their winners and they cut their losers, okay? So when you have repeat signals on, I want you to look at this. You would, in this situation, okay, here's a sell signal, right? Okay, so you buy puts, boom, you take profits. You have a buy signal. So now you buy calls, right? You buy SPY calls. Boom, you get another buy signal. Now you buy more calls, okay? Round two calls, okay? Now you're adding to your position. Boom, another buy signal. Now you buy more calls for the third time. You're averaging in, and you're averaging into your winners, okay? So instead of one contract, or however many you buy at one time, you're now buying 3 times the contract. And look at this, the price shoots up and you're making fucking stupid money. You know what I mean? This is really an awesome option. Okay. Now you get a sell signal. Okay. So you buy puts. Boom. You buy puts. You take your profits. Boom. You get your buy signal. Buy calls. Boom. Another buy signal. Buy calls. Boom. Another buy signal. Buy calls. Boom. Another buy signal. Buy calls. Now, here, and then you would obviously sell and take profits here. Now, remember, you bought all these calls down here. These are all profitable. So even though this one didn't quite work out, you're well in the profits here still. So, and you would have made more profits than if you had just bought once. Okay? So now, here you go. Sell signal. You buy your puts. There's no opportunity to average. This is still a really good play here. Really good drop. Okay? And then, boom, same thing on the call side. All right? You take your profits. You buy calls. Okay? Boom. You get a sell signal. You buy one round of puts. Okay? Boom. Sell signal again, buy more, boom, sell signal again, buy more puts, boom, sell signal, buy more puts, boom, sell signal, buy more puts. The amount of money anyone just made, even if you just bought one contract on this fucking drop right here, thousands of dollars, all right, all off of just maybe $100 a contract. So off $500 of capital here, let's assume you bought one contract each here, okay? You just made thousands of dollars of profits, all right? Maybe 5K, off this play right here. All right, 1,000% play would probably what something like this would look like, what this drop looks like throughout this whatever this fucking period is. So you guys see where I'm going with this? And then same thing. All right, boom, buy calls, okay, and you sell calls, you take profits. All right, same thing. Buy puts, drop, buy calls, and so on and so forth. And then when you get that double buy signal, you're just averaging in. Yes, you're paying more for the contract, but who the fuck cares? Look, because you're going to make so much more on this run up. You're making double the money, almost double. So, on this play, instead of taking $100 contract and maybe you got 600% returns here on 500%, let's say 500% returns, you just doubled that, because you bought two contracts because you had the repeat signals. Okay. So this play here is going to be interesting. I'm interested to see what happens here because you got the sell signal, right? You got another sell signal. There's no buy signal, so this short play is still in play here. So it'll be really interesting to see what happens here. I'm interested to see how this plays out over the next few days. Now, if we get a buy signal, then this play would be the first one that I've seen in quite, maybe, what is this going back to? I can't even see the fucking date. It looks like, why don't you show me the date? It's like, okay, so mid-March, okay? So fucking 2 months, all right? This is, no indicator is perfect, all right? I'm not saying every play is going to work out, all right? I'm not saying that. But I'm interested to see if this play does end up working out or if it's one of the losers. Because there will be losers in any system you have. I'm not here to say this is going to be a perfect system, but this is, I can't tell you how fucking excited I am about this system. And if you can't just see it, I mean, it's fucking right in front of your eyes. You know what I mean? All you need is eyes to see that this fucking thing works, and a general understanding of markets and options. Now, again, just to be clear, you don't need to really know options. I can teach you how to play this within like a day or two, because all I'm going to say is, hey, this is what you buy. When you get a sell signal here, you're going to buy puts for, let's say, 10 days out, okay? And when you off the hourly chart, when we're on the hourly chart, and when you get a buy signal, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to buy calls for maybe 10 to 14 days out, trading days out. So that's where we're at in terms of, and this might be a longer video, but please bear with me. This is very important, and I promise you it's fucking worth it. So I think that covers the repeat signals, okay? And again, you can turn these off, okay? If you just want to sell and buy, or maybe you don't want to put too much risk in, and you just want to kind of follow, you want something a little bit neater, whatever it may be. That's why I have this filter in there, okay? But this fucking thing, what I just showed you is, I mean, excuse my language, but it's fucking sick. All right. It's fucking amazing. All right. I can't think of anything more amazing that I've seen. And I've been doing this for quite some time now. So, anyways, let's move on to the next filter, the MACD filter. Okay. So I believe these are, you have the MACD filter, you have the wave trend filter, and you have the Q trend settings, okay? As far as the MACD filter, right now, we're not changing anything, okay? As far as the wave trend filter, so don't even worry about changing the MACD unless you want to play around with stuff and see, this might work better here, blah, blah, blah. Please, by all means, you know what I mean? This is a brand new indicator. So for me to say that these first initial settings, these are the best ones you're going to get, is, you know, is naive. All right. I am expecting to tweak. You can see this works great with your eyes, but I am expecting to tweak this as we go along for different time frames. Like right now, this is set up for the, what I'm telling you, this is set up for the hourly trade. So for swing trading, all right, for overnight plays, for plays that are about, from a few days to maybe 2 or 3 weeks long, okay, off the hourly chart. That's what we're looking at, okay? And I'll talk about some other settings. We'll see how long this video runs. But for now, this is how we're setting up for swing trading, okay? The wave trend filter, okay? So again, the repeat signals, that's up to you. I've already explained that pretty clearly. Whether you want them on or off is up to you, okay? And you can change that. The MACD filter, you're going to want the MACD filter on, okay? So just put it on. I wouldn't change any of these settings unless you want to play around and test stuff. Next filter, the wave trend settings, okay? So we are going to use the wave trend filter. So make sure that's checked in or checked on. And here's where things get a little, uncertain, I guess you can say. And it's not really a bad thing. It's just, okay, well, which is better? And I don't know yet. So whether to use overbought or oversold zones, right now I would have that checked, okay? So let's just start there. So we are going to use the overbought or oversold zones, but and you can see why, all right? Because if we don't, and they should, by the way, they should be set to, right now I have them set to 45 and negative 45, okay? Because if you don't, look what happens, all right? Look at all these false signals. You can sell signal, buy, sell, buy, but this is garbage, all right? Now, it's not so bad further down the line, but here, again, false signal, all right? False signal, right? I'm trying to filter out this shit, all right? I don't want more shit. I want nice, clean fucking profits. That's what I want. That fucking easy fucking money. That's what I want. Those high probability plays, those sweet fucking plays. That's what I want, all right? So, as far as this goes, I want you to, for now, again, unless you're playing around with stuff, I want that blue check mark on use OB or oversold zones, okay? 45 and negative 45, you can play around with these a little bit, but that's the way we have it set up right now. Q trend signals, go ahead, make sure this is unchecked. You don't want this, you don't want it checked up. It's going to create too much noise, okay? So make sure this is unchecked, your Q trend signals, okay? ATR multiplier, okay? So for the hourly chart, for right now, I've been just playing around. You can do 1.5, you can do 2, you could do 1.75. So let's look at the difference. Let's see if there's any big difference on this if we go from our normal settings where we normally had Q trend of 1.5, looks like this, okay? That actually looks, it looks pretty good, I don't see any false signals. I don't see any real losers. Now let's see what it looks like on a 2. So let's just go here. Let's go back down to our Q trend. Let me move this out of the way so you guys can see. And let's change it to 2. So as you can see, there's not a big difference, at least with this last 2 months from we were looking at the hourly chart. Um, so we'll see what it looks like um, on different charts. I kind of just decided, I made up in my mind, I'm gonna do a separate video for the 5 minute chart for day trading. Um, for now, this will be our swing trade setup. Okay, and there's not going to be a big difference. It's going to be the ATR multiplier pretty much for day trading. It may be 1.5 that we go with. Um, so um, so yeah, ATR multiplier 2, 1.5, 1.75, really whatever you're kind of comfortable with. I'm thinking for now we're going to go with 2 on the hourly chart setup. Okay. Nothing else should be changed. Make sure your signals to show are on all. And that's it. So just a quick review of the settings, all right? Repeat signals is up to you, okay? And I showed you how lucrative that can be when averaging in, okay? Um, um, so that's up to you as far as the repeat signals go. MACD filter, you should have a default, it should be a blue check mark, but make sure it's checked, okay? Go down to wave trend settings, use wave trend filter. Don't change anything else here. Make sure you have a blue check on use wave trend filter. Make sure you have a blue check on use OB/OS overbought and oversold zones, okay? And the default should be at 45 and negative 45. Okay, that's where I have it right now. We may play around with that a little bit. We'll see. You know, I tried it at 55, 50. Right now, this seems decent. 45 seems to catch most of it, most of the moves, if you will. Q trends, show Q trend signals. You want that unchecked. Okay. ATR multiplier on the hourly chart, I would say anywhere from 1.5 to 2.5, let's say. Okay. I have it set on 2. And that's it. All right. So I know it kind of seemed like a long setup, but it's really not that difficult to set up. Last thing I want you to do, make sure you go ahead and you click that save button here at the top of your chart. Okay. And if you need to name your chart, make sure you save it. All right. Again, you do not need to pay for premium trading view for this indicator. Okay. It'll already show it. I don't know what I'm talking about. You already shown it's you don't need more than one indicator. All right, with the free version of Trading View, you have 2 indicators. All right, that's what you get, 2 indicators for free. All right, right now I'm showing you because has 3 in it. You only need this one, so you don't need to pay for the premium version of Trading View for what we're doing here, okay? Now, how do you get the indicator? All right, that's the question a lot of people are asking. So I will eventually put this indicator up for sale. For now, this is an indicator I made for exclusively for my premium community. Okay, this is the system I've been teaching and for about the past probably year now, and the basis of this indicator is everything I've been teaching. Okay, so I just crammed it all into one indicator to make it super easy for people to understand. And so, how do you get access to the indicator? You can become a premium member to get access to the indicator. And from there, all you need to do is send me a message. I'll verify your premium status, and I'll just need your Trading View username, okay? And again, that is if you don't know what it is for some reason, you can click on your name, the little picture here in the left-hand corner, and you can see mine is MT underscore investment underscore group. That's my trading. So I would just need your trading name, and it's a private indicator. I can add you to the the list, and then you're good for that month. Or well, you're really good for as long as you're a premium member. But every month it'll reset, and I will give all premium members that want it access again. So, so yeah, that's where we're at. I really can't, um, you know, I can't tell you how excited I am about this indicator. I mean, I was excited before it was created. I was like, okay, cool, we're finally doing this. But you know, it came out way better than I even imagined it would come out. You know, a little more tweaking to go as far as time frames go, because you can use this for any time frame. You just may have to adjust. See how we adjusted the ATR settings under Q trend from like 1.5 to 2. That's probably all we're going to move around a little bit, because I guess, and I haven't, for the record, I haven't even looked at how this works on the 5 minute chart yet. But so you can see there's a little more noise on the 5 minute chart here. So we're going to have a little bit different settings for the 5 minute chart. You know, see, we're getting like signals in weird spots. You know, like a buy signal here. We're getting like a buy signal, you know. So we're going to have to tweak. You're going to have a different setting for the day trading settings. So that will be a different video for my day traders. But for now, swing traders, you guys are good to go. Good to go and set up and start trading, take advantage. Just make some fucking money, man. Anyways, I appreciate you guys watching. Man, this indicator, you know, I can't say enough about it. You know, and I'm not even just like talking it up at this point. I really, truly feel like this is a fucking game changer. And you can see it. You could fucking see it, you know? And again, it works on any time frame. So, anyways, that's all I got. What I'll probably come back with is probably like 2 other videos. One for something like the 5 minute chart that we use it on and the settings for that. And then I'll probably do something with like the weekly chart too, or like the daily chart, where we could take advantage of that on some longer trades with some stocks, or some longer options, maybe like 3 months out, or maybe 3 to 6 months out, maybe longer. Yeah, man, this thing's gonna be fucking awesome. If you're not on board with this shit, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. You're missing out. Anyways, that's all I got. I appreciate you guys watching. Again, it's at this point it's 12:30 at night. I've had a really long weekend. I don't know how much actual trading I'm going to get tomorrow. We'll see how much rest I get. But we're going to have some fun this week for sure. So appreciate you guys watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't. And I'll keep this shit coming. Thanks, guys.